All right, so we just learned how to convert one type of thing into another type of thing, which is pretty cool. But let's undo that because we don't want a terrain made out of diamonds. Maybe you do, and you're welcome to try to experiment with that if you want. But what I'm trying to do is make a terrain that looks pretty realistic, and so I want the hills to be made out of grass. So I'm going to turn all of the diamond blocks back into grass using just the reverse of what we did before. Pop, turn them all back. And I want to point out how powerful this cuboid ability is. So we replaced all the dirt with grass, but you can do anything, turn all dirt into diamond, or you can turn all diamond back into dirt. So super powerful stuff. Now, let's go back though to raising up the hills. Yeah, we took a quick detour because our raise up hills function didn't work because we had some dirt in there, but then we got rid of that dirt using some more cool cuboid stuff. And now let's go ahead and pop this in. And this has all the code where we were checking around to see what's going on. You might have to go back and watch the other video if you want to see how I put these together, but let's, if it works, that'll be your mission for this badge. Let's see. All right, modding, and what do we got? Let's see. Okay, it loaded. Now, does it raise it up the right way? Yeah, I think it does. Yes, that looks perfect. Every single block that isn't surrounded by grass just got raised up. I actually don't see any glitches, so that tells me our code is probably exactly right. Is that a glitch? Oh, that is not a glitch, because look, there was some dirt in there. Why was there still dirt? Interesting. It looks like the function that got rid of all the dirt maybe missed one, but that's okay. Yeah, this is exactly what we want though. That's cool. And so this is a good time, like I said, this is an art, not completely a science, so you should walk around inside your terrain and see if it's starting to look the way you want. And it totally is, but of course we do want it to be higher because even though these are looking more natural and more like hills, hills are not usually this short. So let's do it again. But it's actually the exact same function that we did before. We don't have to change our code. We just want to run it on a different region. So let me build another sponge block, and I'm going to run this raising functionality on this cuboid region one higher than before. Up. Yep, exactly. Now we got slightly taller hills. Here's the one thing that's going to be really neat. If I run it one more time, this block will raise up. But if I run it after that, it's not going to raise anymore because that one has gotten as small as it can be. It's not surrounded by any other blocks, so the raise function won't keep raising it. So we'll actually get some hills of different height because those smaller ones will stop, but some of them, if they're big enough, let's find one that's big enough, like this one will raise up, I think, maybe not that one. Actually, maybe there aren't any. Maybe we didn't get any to merge together into one big hill. I was kind of hoping we'd get some that merged together. That one might get a little bit higher than the other ones because it's got a wider base. Let's find out. So I'll come back here to this, my favorite corner, and make another sponge block. Whoops. Make another sponge block and run my raising tool again. Yep, that one did not raise up. Yeah, this is a good example. This hill didn't raise up because it was as tall as it could get. There's nothing on this top level that's completely surrounded by grass, so it can't go up. But this one did. So now we got a hill that's a little bit taller. And will there be any other hills that get taller than this? Actually, it doesn't look like it. It looks like they've all kind of come to a point. Oh, maybe right there. No, that one, none of those are completely surrounded. But we did get a couple of peaks on this one. That's kind of cool. Sort of starting to look like a very small mountain range. But yeah, so actually this is cool. I like this. Yeah, this is neat. I think we can do some more cool stuff. Like I'd like to place maybe some trees in here, maybe a little bit of water, but this is a good start when it comes to hills. I do like this a lot. Notice right there that didn't grow at all because there's a dirt block down at the bottom, and we know why because that's how the algorithm works. Yeah, okay, so we'll come back in the next one and try to place some interesting stuff on here to make it look a little bit less flat, but I do really like the way the hills look. So your task for this badge is to write this code, and again, you might need to go back to the last video if you don't quite remember how we wrote it.